We are in Disco Elysium again. Last time, like some commenter said, I may have been compromised, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how this goes. I have a soft spot for a girl who seems like she's in over her head. Okay, so just give me a break. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for joining me. I'm very curious to see where this goes. We've still got a bit of a mission with that bullet we need to analyze, but I need to get my skills up anyway. So we have a buoy to inspect. West of the boardwalk on the coast, somewhere in the reeds. It has Miss Orania's fake documents in it. And then make Titus give up Ruby's location. Ruby was the organizer of the hanging. She's also missing, but the Hardy Boys will be tight-lipped about her location. You need to get them to open up. Have you fully explored the whirling? No, I haven't. There's still a blue door I can't get through. Analyze the site of the murder. Truly and thoroughly interrogated class here. All this might make convincing them easier. I mean, I guess I should probably press a little harder, but let's go find that, what's it called? That buoy and see what we find. I'm quite curious as to what we find there. That might be interesting. Ooh, I still got a gun in my hand. Let's see if these guys have anything new to say.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
I thought they might have something to say now that I've got my badge and my gun back. But I guess it doesn't work that way. This isn't your run-of-the-mill your run-of-the-mill RPG. Okay, 8:30 a.m. That's pretty early. Now it says the buoy is west of the boardwalk on the coast. Now the boardwalk would be pretty far west already, so let's see. Go past the church. I mean, there's the boardwalk, I'm assuming. So there's the buoy. Man, I wish I can get in here. I'm so curious. Why can we interact with this thing again?
Just dead and dying locusts. Poor things.
I mean, I'm not particularly sympathetic to locusts, but it is kind of sad. This relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay. Barely. Oh, okay. Where is... She said west of the boardwalk, right? So it should be this direction, not north of it. I'm so confused. I mean, I don't think I'm misinterpreting the boardwalk bit. It has to be the boardwalk, right? So in that case, I'm going to go the other way around. See if we... Why? I have to go there. Yeah. I am slightly confused. West of the boardwalk. So it has to be that side. Alright. Well. My guy. the stairs. Okay. Now. Oh man, it's kind of messed up that the cages just stay here. What's this? Could this be the buoy Clausia told you about? There we go. Okay, so I was correct.
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds. At first, it just looks like trash, but if you look closer...
That over there must be the boy class she told us about. The one she hid her passport in. We should take a look.
Yeah, we definitely should.
Ooh, hidden things, secrets, lies.
Yeah, don't you love that?
Cold, air, tendons. Snapped the cords, keeping the boy in place. A little longer, and it would be floating somewhere out in the open sea.
What?
Moves across the water, leaving no traces. You're cold again, as always.
Yes, but who or what is this?
Splendor.
Damn, I feel really strange. Felt really strange just now. We're lucky it's still here. A little longer and would have floated away.
Indeed. Let's see what's inside.
Pick up the buoy. Damn, I felt really strange just now. No further response. All his concentration is on the contraption. Pick up the buoy.
The boy is not tied to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom really have been torn or cut. You lift it out of the water easily, noticing how light it is.
Is it buoy or boy? I mean, I've always heard it pronounced buoy. All my life. I mean... Oh, okay. See, that is the thing with English, man. I mean, I'm not English first language. I just speak English the way I learned it by ear. And buoy is the American pronunciation, and then boy is the British pronunciation. Which technically I should be saying boy then, because we tend to lean more towards the British pronunciation, but whatever, it's a buoy. Anyway, let's sniff it.
It smells like you would expect it to smell. A concentrated version of the coast. Salt, industrial slop, and decay.
Ugh.
The water this side of the peninsula is cleaner. Actually, smells a little salty.
Oh, interesting. Shake the buoy.
There's something in there, splashing around.
Splashing around, so it leaked. There's water inside. Examine the plastic bowl.
The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
Okay.
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
I guess. Open the buoy.
A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out, some algae, and nothing else.
Well done.
No documents. Who do you think took them?
I have no idea.
The lieutenant taps his foot, frowning. This is a minor quirk. We know it wasn't the buoy anyway. This is a disaster. Everything is ruined. Yeah. Why is it always the extremes? It's not necessarily a minor quirk, but it's not necessarily a disaster either. So weird. The dialogue options in this game sometimes. Okay. This is a disaster. Everything is ruined.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. This is only a small loose end, but I do wish we knew who took the documents.
Must have been Clausia's enemies, which means she's in danger. Hold your horses. Maybe Clausia took them herself. Could this be related to the cryptozoologists and their little expedition? Oh, that's a wild reach. I mean, okay. Could this be related to the cryptozoologists and their little expedition?
In my experience, cryptids are generally uninterested in travel documentation. We should go.
Yeah, I guess.
You could ask the miss what she thinks later if you have the time, though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point.
Okay, let the empty buoy be. Well, that was a nothing burger. Bloody hell. Now what? Wow, so it's actually completed the mission. There's a buoy west of the border, blah blah blah. It has a it doesn't have documents in them though. Not anymore. Darn it. And I still don't know how to get through that blue door in the whirling. Let's travel. Oh, we can't travel from here yet. We have to go back a little more. I think from here. Nope. Still further back. Okay, so let's travel back to Martinez. And then... Was there something we were waiting for? I think we've got the information.
You see a set of steering levers,
that we
a
were
radio
waiting for,
microphone,
right?
a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay.
57.
In the cabin, you see...
Yeah, I thought we did talk to her about the armor and stuff. Nothing else to do there. Now, I'm so curious about that blue door. What are we missing? Yo, buddy.
Hi again, gendarme.
Yes.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Goodbye. You're not very useful. Man.
You see, it could be connected to the barred door upstairs.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Let's talk to God. Maybe he knows something.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Cafeteria manager is waiting for you to acknowledge that he recognized the song. Oh, we never spoke to God after singing. I forgot about that. Yeah, the church is actually my past. Yeah, the church is actually my life. Yeah, the church is actually my love. Things are really bad with it. I fucking rocked that shit. Told you I'd rock that shit. Which one would we pick? Yeah, the church is actually my love. Things are really bad with it. Told you I'd rock that shit.
It was alright. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now, what can I do for you?
He doesn't sound like he thinks you rocked it. Okay, we're not going to bother with the bill for tonight. I've got lodging. I'm not going to sleep here. But what I want to do is try and see what's up with this door. How can that door have anything to do with the door at the bottom? That's kind of weird. Huh?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Yeah, but there's no chance for us to do that. What was this again?
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Nice, we've got a visual calculus check. What happened here?
golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
We already know what position they were in.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. Ending him.
Where does it come from? Ooh, this is interesting.
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Oof. Have a look at point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin point. Huh? Shouldn't there be a gun residue outside? So I'm 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
72%, with
Damn.
a weapon that fires jacketed ammunition, likely a rifle. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot.
So if the perpetrator was on the roof when Miss Oranje Dancer and the mercenary were entertaining each other, how did they get there? Were they led up there? And why is this door locked?
The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside, in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
Seen, maybe, but had knowledge of? Could the shot have come from inside the room? A closer point, of course not. What would have broken the window then?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
Are there any arguments against A prime the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could there have been another point of origin further away? Conclude.
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Holy shit. Okay, extrapolate the radius, include all of Martinez.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
Yeah, but they won't be able to shoot this high into this angle. No. From the boardwalk. Hell no. I mean, from up in the church maybe, or up in that what is that company? The abandoned building? Maybe. More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Okay, have a look at point B, the boardwalk.
700 meters away, The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the
Okay,
shot,
so that's...
provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
I mean, this building here, that's what literally what I was talking about now. This building here could work for that. There, I don't see how the hell they would have been able to make that shot, because there's no line of sight to the target. But the church still seems very likely to me. This I have no idea. Have a look at point B2, Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
The angle isn't right. The building's too high. Have a look at point B, the islet.
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer.
Yeah, but still, this all assumes they're standing ground level. You can't stand on ground level and shoot someone that's in an upper story of a building with kind of a wall around it. That doesn't make sense to me.
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Kimby, you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Let's say B prime, the boardwalk, B double prime, Land's End, and B triple prime, the islet.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than from the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
Okay.
It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Okay, blink. Interesting. There's nothing to investigate here, so we can't really search for gunshot residue.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
I found your buoy. It was empty, just seawater.
Oh,
Her eyes widen.
Did you take the documents?
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway. My employer gave them to me. In truth, I should have destroyed them.
Well, I mean, if they didn't know you were here before, they know you're here now.
She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked by their disappearance.
Is she, though? I have this strange feeling that it was an undiscovered cryptid that took your documents. I have to say that. I just have to.
Cryptid? Of course. That must be it. Thank you. I feel better already.
She takes a drag of a cigarette, warm amusement in her eyes.
Now that I think about it, you mentioned seawater. I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
I mean, maybe not. Do we want to go there? Let's get back to those lies you told. I think... I don't really want to. Not yet. I don't want to do that just yet. Pardon me, someone's trying to phone me in the middle of nowhere. Let's just hold off on that first. We already had a bit of a breakthrough with this window here. So what I want to do is I want to go and watch, well, I want to go and check out those, what do they call them? The prime spots? I've already forgotten. Okay, let's see. Determine where the shot came from. Check boardwalk for bullet traces, check island for bullet traces, and check Land's End for bullet traces. Huh. So we might find a casing there. Okay, let's see. Boardwalk, Land's End. How do we get there, though? Let's travel to the church. I mean, the boardwalk, I don't find this likely at all. Like, at all. I can't see how... buddy, get up the stairs. I can't see how this would have been... Unless they came... Unless they were on top of this building. Beyond that... I don't know.
You see, a slogan used to
Okay. If this guy has something to say.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
Okay, never mind. I don't want to hear about the Feld building again. Also that's the name of the company, which I forgot. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really seem likely for anything to be here. Huh, oh, the corpse is gone.
There's some tear.
Nope. Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Huh? Who was saying that? Autosave? Ooh. Moonshine probably smells like tasty fermentation. Ugh. Go away. It's a long way down to your death from here. 20 meters at least. This is so strange. I don't know, man. I don't see how the shot could have come from here. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Yeah, I don't think we came from here. Let's check out Land's End, even though that seems very unlikely. Should we go that way around? I think so. Let's just go around the back. I'm just holding right click down because anything can pop out. I might miss it. Huh. Still wonder why the church wouldn't be, you know, a point of interest. Land's End.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
I mean, the comms tower?
The wind picks up. Fine sea foam lashes your face. It feels like needles. You can take it. Just raise your collar, detective.
Yeah.
In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
What about the cigarette butts? Look over the water to the whirling in rags.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the wave-crossed bay, through heavy, dark grey curtains of rain, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender.
How, though? The way the building is built, it just seems improbable.
Smoking, drinking, being happy and elated. Without you. Because you're here, freezing in the wind, aren't you? Doing your detective work.
Shut up. What about the cigarette butts?
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joan? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for old men.
Old men.
Still, you felt it was important enough to make a mental note. That means something. You didn't pay attention to any of the other cigarette butts on the coast.
Okay. And maybe the assailant climbed the comms tower and took a shot there.
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
The lieutenant looks up, raising his collar. Okay.
He looks like he's cold out here at the tip of the coast. The jacket is warm, but not for this weather.
Kim, you look cold. Maybe a little pilot cap? Kim, you look cold. Maybe a thicker coat.
I'm okay. You, on the other hand, ye Freitor, you look like you're about to turn into a popsicle.
It's my style. Superstar cops don't wear parkas. They rock out. What if I want to be a popsicle? You're right. I should look into this situation before I die of hypothermia.
That seems smart, yes.
Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year.
Looks around.
Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out... Biddable Prime, was it?
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think this is a really shitty spot for a shooter. Even if he did climb the tower. I mean, that's the only likely spot that I would say this might actually, work from. But, who knows? I'd love to know what this is. Okay, well, let's go find B Prime then. Where would B Prime be? Because we've been all over the boardwalk. And I didn't exactly see anywhere. I'm suspecting everyone now. Even the guy climbing around in the rafters in the church here. It's like, what if it's him? Huh. Okay. See, the boardwalk's pretty high. I mean, that's less unlikely, but it'd still be a pretty bad shot from here, all the way across. So from where are we talking about? Where would the shooter have been? I'm not seeing anything pop up. Even the church is I don't know, kind of in the way. I mean, there's the boardwalk, there's the church, there's the building. Such a strange... But you see, if you look at the map, though, the building looks completely different. That kind of can work. It's so strange. It's like this is flat with the roof angled down, and there's like a little railing here. I have to look at that roof again because it's kind of misleading. Nope. Nothing there. Bro. If it's at the boardwalk, where? I don't see anything here, guys. I don't see anything. Where? Where on the boardwalk? I don't get it. Okay, let's go to this other building again. I don't remember if there's a way to get behind it. So strange. I mean, there's no point in getting behind it because why the heck would they be behind it? It would defeat the purpose of the entire thing. But let's see. Regardless, let's see. Huh. Yeah, no, there's no way of getting there. Is that a glass bottle? Where's my tear bag? No. Okay, let me, no, let's put that down. Okay. This. Ooh. This is not the boardwalk anymore. There's really nothing here. Around. Yeah, no. I don't think there's anything here. Huh. We're at the boardwalk, though. Check the boardwalk for bullet traces. I mean, we've been all over the boardwalk. We haven't been to the front of it, though. Huh. I don't see it, guys. I don't see it. I mean, boardwalks up here. I honestly don't know. And this is the felt building. No. Not a single thing popping out. I mean, we've been over this a couple times now. I'm definitely missing something, but I don't have a lot of leads. And the boardwalk is only that big. This rain is making me feel depressed. Never mind them running around in it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm missing here. I don't see jack squat on the boardwalk. And how on earth would we be... Let's go back to the waterfront. I want to see if we go to the apartments, if we can see something from there. Still seems kind of unlikely for me that the shot came from that far away. But for the shot to have come from inside, well, that's kind of odd. See if Joyce has any wisdom to share.
You're back. Good.
Yeah, no existential crisis at the moment. No, Mr. Everard is helping me with Find My Gun. No, any of that. We're just trying to solve this murder. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Huh. How are we supposed to investigate a place we can't reach? This is so strange. It's bizarre. Hi, Sandy.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Attempt to explain your artistic intentions. You're aware of Cindy's living conditions. Yeah, bloody hell. I don't know, man. I feel so sorry for her. That's probably why I wouldn't make a very good detective. Ooh, what's this? Money? I feel sorry for people too easily. Ooh, what are these? What are these shoes? What the hell? Money in a shoe. Interesting. Why are there things here that I haven't seen before? Yeah, there's more. Huh? This wasn't here before. Magnesium and alcohol. Let's just take it. We're not gonna drink it. Moss crawls on those both bathroom tiles. Actual moss. Yeah, that's awesome. Disgusting. That one we've already interacted with, so it doesn't matter. Anything new here? Yeah, there's another thing. What the heck? Book 16 Days of Coldest April. 16 days of coldest April. That's kind of a southern hemisphere thing. Because April is fall here. I don't know, man. I don't see us investigating anything from there. I mean, there's nothing here. Huh. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. And the journal says check the boardwalk and check the island. But how do we get to the island? I mean, that's the island. But we are far away from the island. I don't think the island is going to be our perp's sniper nest. Sniper roost. What is it called? Wish Kim would say something. I guess I'm the one with the brilliant ideas. But why would he say anything? Hmm. so unsure. Very, very strange. Check the boardwalk for bullet traces. Check the island for bullet traces. How do I check the island? I can't get there. Or can I? Could I maybe get there with Joyce's help? She didn't have anything new to say. Huh. I mean, that's an actual possibility, to go there with Joyce's boat. Seeing as I have been helping them with the whole situation here. Joyce, is there some
You're
option
back.
that I can
Good. What can I help you with?
talk some more about this boat that you're on?
What would you like to know?
Caravan on the boat thing, there's
Good.
nothing new there. Let's talk about the lynching.
Of course. Anything to help.
Oh,
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help...
Getting-
Oh?
no, you cannot be serious. I can say this again. I mean, this is past tense, but come on. How can I not do this? Mr. Everard helped me find my gun.
Stupendous. I didn't think he'd pull through.
Check it out. Put out your gun. I mean, I've already got it in my hand. No need to flash my gun around. Let's just say I have it now. Thank God. Got your gun.
Thank God. And indeed, Mr. Everard as well. In this investigation, one may have use for a firearm. You wouldn't want to get caught with your pants down.
I mean, the way Harry was, he would literally be caught with his pants down.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should some...
Yeah, and the Colonel was also caught with his pants down, literally. Ew. That's not the way I want to go, honestly. Okay, so there's no way... That's another thing a commenter said, is that I should... Oh damn! I probably missed the opportunity now. But someone said I should tell Joyce Mr. Everard is helping me find my gun without Kim there. Man, I am so bloody frustrated because, I mean, the boardwalk has nothing there. There's literally nothing there. Holy shit, was there a Ferris wheel on the pier? That seems structurally unsound. Looking at the map really in detail the first time now. What is this that looks like an egg? There we've got men with guns. That's the Felt building. The actual boardwalk. I suppose does this all count as boardwalk? I don't know. I don't really know what the definition is of a boardwalk. So boardwalk, it's just a wooden walkway across sand or marshy ground. So this whole area is basically boardwalk, I guess. I think the boardwalk is more referring to this area. We've been over everything there anyway. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, my guy. Boardwalk? What is the... What can we do
A
with
metal
the phone?
payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, caustic taste on the tip of your tongue as you look at the handset.
Okay.
Life is garbage.
Ooh. Leave. So we can't even interact with the phone anymore. Life is garbage, you say. Buddy. Where on the boardwalk? I mean, at Land's End we got a little blue circle. But not seeing anything here. Like, there's nothing to pick up, there's nothing to interact with, there's nothing... There's not even a little inner voice wanting to say something. We've been all over there. I'm gonna repeat that. That way. See, I still think the only sensible spot for a sniper would be the Felt building.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
I want to hear about the Felt building again.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Felt Electrical built this boardwalk.
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
Right, the Ferris wheel we saw there.
A pleasure wheel?
The lieutenant looks wistfully at the horizon as if picturing gondolas rising to the sky.
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
I mean, it would surely improve the appearance of everything here.
Yes. To lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinaise was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
Alright,
But of course, what
I'm
else?
gonna ask him about money. See, now... This was all part of the boardwalk, because this is marsh and sand, whatever. So... Could it be here then? But I've been here too. Oh man, how do I get up there again? This place is kind of icky to navigate. Somebody's definitely screaming at the screen. You missed it! No, you dumbass, not there! Well, you know, I don't. And I might be a dumbass, but at least I'm trying. I honestly don't know. I mean, this is all boardwalk. This is literally all boardwalk. Very odd. Very, very odd indeed. Was that a ladder? Yeah, there's a ladder on the roof. And with something that looks like an antenna. I don't know. I'm probably gonna run around in circles and just cut half of it out, because I don't know where the heck this is. Huh. And there's nothing to interact with at all. I don't know. Okay. Well, for now, let's leave that. Make vanillics, jam harder core. Have you fully explored the whirling and analyzed the site of the murder? Truly and thoroughly interrogated class here. All this might make convincing them easier. I still think the church is the more logical location. Bloody hell, look at the graffiti on this church. Never noticed that. That's crazy. Let's go inside. See if they've got anything to tell us. Dumbass is still doing his little dance. Ooh.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
What?
You have the revolutionary soldier figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
What? Look around. Win who back? I can't win her back. She's a long dead historical figure. And I should, yes. This is a task of mine now. Let's go with that.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, we still got a book that we can interact with, but we're not going to do that now. Items. I do have the figurine set. Revolutionary. Oh. So what do we do with it? Let's interact with the window.
The mother of humanism stands above you. A precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body. Her face oval and sad.
Looks like I can't give this figurine to her.
Why?
Because she's a stained glass window.
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else.
I love this game. Like what? Is this task still on?
I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already.
Literally me. Okay.
Only a strange little sadness remains.
No.
The mother of humanism towers above you. A wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has...
Okay. Offer figurines to Dolores Day. Dolores Day was fond of figurines. She deserves more. You should offer her any and all you have one day if you meet her in person. What an odd, what an odd task to give yourself. But here we are. Oh, I love this game. What are you on about? She's programming. Oh, that is so funny. Much warmer in here. Yeah, I imagine that. What's her name again? Estelle. Okay, never mind. Where's the guy that climbs around in the roof? I still don't trust him. Ooh. Came from the stained glass window. Still has letters on it too. Okay. Man, I wish I could figure out the whole bit about the what's it called, the boardwalk. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring this episode to a close because it has been an hour, and I said I'm gonna do shorter episodes just to pace things a little for everyone. So I might, after ending off the episode, poke around a little and see if I figure anything out, and yeah, then I will see you guys in the next episode. We've already made some more progress, actually figured out the whole crime scene with the bullet trajectories and everything, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see where this goes. Ooh, and it's getting cold, snowy. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, everything helps. I love that you spend your time here with me. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you here again next time. Take care.